Mr. Gideon. I don't mute my call, don't be recorded. Anything you talk now will be used against you later.
Good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you now. Good evening,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. How are we doing?
We are good, ma'am.
I must say, I'm really impressed by this number. I didn't really have expectations for this class. I was expecting people not to come because it's not the regular. But anyway, I'm impressed. Well done. How did our Saturday go? Hope everybody's not as tired as I am. Because as I am, I'm exhausted, but I have commitments. But yeah. So, oh my, I'm saying a lot of gibberish this night. I'm that tired. But yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm so sorry. For those of us that have worked on Saturday, I can't say I can relate. I don't. I work on Saturdays, but like, yeah, from the comfort of my house, not like I have to go to the office. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry for that. That can be, I can't imagine how stressful that would have been. But yeah, so let's kick off. Let's try our best not to hold each other tonight. Hey, Mr. Agbo, this is your company. They need to be paying you $1 million because these people are getting the best of your day. Sorry about that. Eh? Wait, oh, Mr. Agu, this you have not gotten to my house. Is it Owambe? Abi, it is work. Before I start pitying you for what I'm not supposed to pity you for, let me take back my sorry first. Let me
No,
verify with
I don't do Owambe. I work. I went to work. In short, I'm
you. Say you
literally
don't do
outside my.
Owambe. Listen,
My dear,
what do you mean by you don't do Owambe?
let me tell you, because I don't have chance for Owambe. Now, no people get chance to go Owambe.
Please
They go
ask us
Owambe.
for Owambe. Oh, this life is short. Oh, please
It's
ask
only
us for
Fatima.
Owambe.
It's only Fatima that went to Owambe.
Fatima went to Owambe. Oh, I overheard you people talking about rice. Where is my rice? So me, I used to eat though. Where is my rice? I people want to separate me because me, I like food though. Let's be sharing the rice. Let's go around. Hi Fatima, how are you? How was your Owambe? Hope you had fun.
Hello, Mama. Good evening.
Good
Um,
evening.
yeah, thank you. I had fun.
Yeah, that's the entire thing we need. Just for you to have fun and enjoy yourself. At least all of us did not go through stress today. That's good. Okay, so today I was thinking of just generating a dummy data and sending it to us, and we just dive straight into creating into selecting and so on and so forth. But I just thought of it that okay, since we've started, why not just finish this whole our data creation and just do manually input data about ourselves. So I wanted us to not manually input data. Just get I'll just generate the dummy data with one AI tool and we put it in our database and just manipulate it. But whatever is worth doing well. Since you've learned creating a database, it would be unfair to not learn how to insert values into the database from your SQL. And also importing data directly is also a way, like maybe you have a CSV file and you're importing. It's also a way of inserting values, but I think knowing how to use SQL to do that is a very wonderful idea. What do you guys think? Should we try to use AI to create dummy data now, and use our dummy data to do our selects from? So if I do that dummy data, we can learn inserting of values again. We'll just be doing how to select, how to manipulate, joining, filtering, sorting, order by, group by, the family of those commands. Oh yeah, let's talk. Please, I don't want to use more than 1 hour in this class. So we use 13 minutes already. I want to sleep.
Please, let's learn inserting.
Okay, Mr. Agbu says we should learn inserting. Mr. Divine, hi, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening,
my own opinion, we should learn how to insert as well.
Okay. And here, before I even go forward, my 3 musketeers. Okay, Mr. Dennis is on the call. What happened to my ladies that were having issues with installation? What's the update on them?
I don't know about all that, but nobody reached out to me. We said they should reach out to us so that we can discuss on how to do it.
Saying I want to raise banner this night that if people do not reach out to these women, I want to fight for women rights. These women themselves did not give me opportunity to fight for their rights. They did not reach out. Why?
See, I don't understand. Mr. Dennis also just said same here. Nobody reached out. Assuming they reached out, we were willing to help.
Do you see now? This is how they to make activists become bad people. See, they want to start shouting women supporting women. People should treat my ladies right. Even my ladies say they don't want to be treated right, because I don't understand. Why did they reach out?
Mirabel reached out. Our own is a different situation. Our laptop crashed, and then Abibat reached out. Reached out as well. So our own was the installation of the Postgres. So she didn't install it properly because it's not recognizing a server. So I told her to uninstall and yes. There's no she didn't install a server on it because during the installation it seems she closed something, so it didn't.
So there's some boxes she did not check.
Yes, please. So I told, because she reached out late, I was already on transit, so I told her to uninstall and reinstall it because to bypass it is a long process, and it's just better she uninstall and reinstall, and she hasn't inserted a password for this stuff.
So the thing is, I don't know if the fact that she had made mistake in the first installation, this is not me saying anything or don't use my words to put yourself under pressure. Suggestion. If it works for you, that's fine. If it doesn't, we'll all be fine. So I don't know if you can maybe hop on the call with her. If emphasis on the word if you're free, and maybe you can, because what is the assurance that she won't make the same mistake she made the first time the installation if she tries to install it again by herself. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just saying, this is not me saying putting any pressure or putting on anything. If you have the time and you think that you can help her, maybe hop on a call and she does installation with the call. So maybe you help her know the proper boxes she's supposed to check. And so people don't keep going around in circles. You can make a video or share a video. I think someone was sharing a video at some point. She can walk through, if that video is self-explanatory, maybe you can share the video with her. She can walk through it, and so that she doesn't make the same mistake. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. Okay, Dennis has a video. Yes, okay, so maybe to save you the stress of having to stay on people. Okay, I can hear you. I'm with you, Mr. Divine.
Okay, so I suggested we had a Google Meet call, but it was already late because I already left work and I couldn't do it on transit. So if Dennis has a video, yeah, and it could help. But if it doesn't, then maybe we could schedule a call and trash it out.
Okay. Whatever, just please, I'm not putting, even though I said that I have handed these women over to you to help out, I'm really not trying to put you under any pressure to like, because I know it's heavy, zealous having to like put people along when you're trying to catch up with things yourself. It would be wonderful if you can help. It's not also at your own detriment. I just want to put that out clear before you people say, is this woman that wants to stress people? No, I'm not. I just trust that the three of you are actually very capable, because I've seen what you had done even without me having to say anything. So this is me just saying something to just like, may not be like say I no talk, but like you haven't done a wonderful job without me saying a word about it. So thank you to my three musketeers. Any one of them that reach out to you, please just help my life. Because imagine me having to attend to everybody one after the other on this installation process. I'm going to be on a very long journey, and it's going to affect our class. Hence why I was delegating it to you people to help me out. So thank you. I'll keep saying thank you. I'm a very appreciative person, because I'm Yoruba, and this to tell us that if you do not thank somebody for the favor they did you yesterday, you will not collect another one for the person tomorrow. So thank you. So that when I come to your DM and I need another favor from you, you will willingly come and say, oh ma, don't worry, we're here for you, because I've said thank you for the last one. Don't mind me, that's me trying to be funny. All right, so let's yeah, it's true now. Let's learn installation. Everybody here now, launch your PG admin. Launch. So today we'll be doing insertion of values. We'll be doing select, we'll be doing from, we'll be doing where. So we're learning filtering today. We might be learning order by and group by if time permits us. And God help me, I'm not going back on these things I'm teaching today, because people would know how much I used to fight having extra classes out of our normal schedule. So if I take my time to do this, and I don't think this class, I don't know, let me not talk yet. If I say this class will not be shared now, and Dive Africa will go and shock me again. But yeah, let's see what happens. So let's see what happens. Well, okay, let's go. Please launch your PG admin. If you've launched, then at least if I can see like 6 hands raised, we'll kick off. Mine is launched already. I just need you to launch yours. 1. There are about how many of us on this call? I think there are about 10 of us. Thereabouts. Okay, I have 3. Oh, 4. No, that's beautiful. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need like 2 more people to go, so that I know that I have like 65% of my class launched already. Okay. All right. Yeah, now let's kick off. Okay. I was thinking I was logged out. Okay, but I'm not. Okay. Who is using phone? Ha! You cannot use phone at this point in time. Oh, we are in critical season. Why are you using your phone? Who is this? Hi, Ife. Good evening. Okay.
Good evening.
Oh, hello. Good evening.
My laptop is not going to work.
But were you in the last class?
Yes.
If can you hear me? Were you in the last class?
Yes.
Oh, you were in the last class and you were like, you followed through and you understood everything we did.
Yes, I followed through.
Okay, your system was working at that time. So when is the chance that your system is going to come back?
It will after I
Tomorrow? Is that what you said?
For the laptop is not going to. So, but I'm currently working on it. I'm still
Okay. I don't know if you can. So now the thing is that now you'll be stressed, because now you have to write. If you have a book and a bio, maybe you write, jot down points, and just maybe anything you don't understand, even though you're not typing and coding along as we are. If you don't understand anything, just call me, so that when you're noting it down in your notes and you're trying to go back, it's because this select from and where, there's a video on it on your LMS. I made the video already, but I'm not done. I'm going to do order by, group by, everything. I've not just had the time to update because so this I think this week's video I'm only people like 1 or 2 videos before I move to, because from next week now you'll be seeing Python video. So I'll try to update your video. So it might be that I'm a little bit lagged behind. I apologize for that. Would update that. So if you'll be able to see, it might be this class, it might not be this class, but you see a video of the SQL command. So don't worry, you're not left out actually. I think I'll make the video this night. So help me God. All right. You're welcome. All right, so let's kick off. Okay. My PG admin. Okay. This time you can see my screen. See my screen.
What do you do?
Okay.
It's still coming up from my end.
Okay. I'm sure it's not just my phone. Because I'm trying to keep tab on my phone. Is this a Google Meet problem or it's just okay? Sure. Anyway, sorry. This is a Google Meet problem because I don't think this is network. Because if there's be network, it's lagging, but the conversation is clear. I don't know why this thing is not showing up. Let me turn it off. Stop sharing and share again. Okay. Thank God. All right. Yes, I think I can. It's showing on my hand too that way. I share it. Okay. Good evening. So please click on Golden Learner and okay, let me close this and let's start from the beginning. Please don't pay attention to this. So this is something else. So click on Golden Learner and click on your query tool. So we know that when you're launching the query tool, you're launching it on that Golden Learner. Okay. Please, everybody that has their hands raised, please drop it so that when I need you to raise it again, there won't be conflict of instructions. Thank you. I think Mr. Ago, Mr. Dennis, your hands are still raised. Mr. Ago, your hand is raised. Abibat, hi. Hello, Abibat. Hello, good evening. I heard you've reached out regarding your installation and yourself and Divine have come to a conclusion. Is that true?
Good evening, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think you said was installation that was your issue. You're not the one that has system problem, right? Because I know somebody has system problem.
Installation problem. I had to uninstall and reinstall.
Okay, so now what's the update on your end? Is it fine?
Not yet. I'm expecting Divine to reply me.
And you just reached out to Divine tonight, or you had reached out to him after?
We've been on it.
Okay, because the point of all this question and answer is just for you to be up to date and not behind, because very soon, I don't know, maybe today, I think I have joinings. Aside joinings, if I'm able to do joining tonight, we might wrap up SQL class, or worst case scenario, we have just one more class to go. Aside that, so I don't with SQL. So I don't want us to finish SQL and you do not gain anything from it because you could not maybe code along or something. I hope that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Please hold Divine's trouser. If I hold him tight so that it will help you out.
I will surely do that, ma'am.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
I don't wear trouser. I don't wear trouser now.
Okay, what do you tie wrapper? Igbo man, you tie wrapper. I'm not sorry, I don't know if you are Igbo. But what do you do? You tie wrapper. Okay, whatever Isha does, whether it's wrapper, whether it's skirt, just hold the hem of his garment. Mr. Agu, this your laptop must come on. No, hey, what are we going to do about it? Do you have power that you your system. Hey, wahala. No, 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 oh my god. Now this is breaking my heart because so what should we do? We have to code along with Mr. Abubu. I don't know. Maybe you follow us in your mind.
I will
I'm
just
sorry.
write.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll try to be as explanatory as possible. And if you don't understand anything, just get it's certain is very actually it's not plenty grammar. It's something it's the normal English, just inserts and nothing serious though. Please can you see my screen? Because I'm not seeing my screen. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it on my phone now. Okay. All right. Okay, people of God, let's kick off. Okay. So please hope you followed the instruction and you launched your query tune under Golden Learner. So what you should be having here, sorry, excuse me, is Golden Learner first before your slash and every other thing. If you have something else like what I have, you can see that I have different queries because I use them for different database. So if you have something else like this that is not, maybe it doesn't have to be what I have, but like as long as it's not Golden Learner, you don't have to go and click on it. So this has to be what's the word? Your prefix, yes. You know, so prefix and suffix in English. So yeah, it should be like the first thing you're seeing. So we are inserting into what's our table? Let's drop down. Okay, what's in class? I don't know everything in my head. What are the columns we have? Okay, we are inserting. Please, anytime you are lost or you want me to ask, if you want to ask any question from me, please just raise your hand. Don't let me go too far in the conversation before you say, oh man, this and this and this and this. As you are coding and I'm speaking gibberish to you, start calling my attention to the gibberish. Okay. It's Divine that is sharing laughing emoji. Divine, you like laughing. Anytime I see something, you're always laughing. Why? I'm actually not that funny. I just try my best not to be boring. So we're doing insert into. What are we inserting into? First column, I said column. First table name is what's this table? Class. Sorry. Open your brackets. Sorry. Open your brackets. So what are the columns in class? We have class ID. We have class name. We have number of students. And we have class teacher. Sorry. Okay. Then values code.
Hello, ma. I think your mic is muted because we can't hear you.
Sorry, I think it's my nature. Just give me like 1 or 2 minutes. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. Sorry. Please, can you hear me now? Okay. So yeah, I'm excluding class ID because class ID is a serial. I think we already defined that. So automatically it's updates by itself. Sorry. So we are going to just manually input class name, number of students, and class teacher. Yes. So before we do that, I think this class, okay, because SQL arrange your table in alphabetical order. So not the way you actually created it. Does anyone have the query we used to create class? That we used to create this database? I want to see the order so I know which one is a foreign key. So that when we are if because this class teacher, I think it's a foreign key from teacher. If you create, it's going to show us an error. So we have to go and create its primary data first. So who has that query? Can paste it for me in the chat box. So I know the order at which I am inputting the data. Or should we just move along and be resolving it as the query comes? Now the number of people in class has increased. Well done. That's good. Okay.
So the query, is it the like the whole query or the one for class?
No, the whole query for I want to see what is the foreign key, what is the primary key, so I know what I'm doing first before the other. I think rank should be the first thing said because yes, I think rank. Rank. Yes. Okay, so in rank, what are the columns under rank?
So under rank, we have rank ID.
Okay, so we'll not do anything in rank ID because rank ID is a serial, right?
Yes. Then we have scores, which is integer. Then we put this check, CHEC there. Then we have name, which is varchar.
Okay. So we are just majorly inputting 2 colons in rank. So this is what it is from the word. Let me take this thing from the beginning. Let's type again. So let me start talking. So now what would you want to do? The goal is to insert data into a table in a database. So English, SQL is English. You just know what you want to use to do. Insert. Abby, do you remember what I typed before? Insert into. So sorry, that might type in Jesus. I told you I would say a lot of gibberish this night. I'm tired. Okay, so insert into. What's our column? That's what we want to do. We're trying to insert values into our table, which is rank. I think rank was the very first this thing that we created. So what do? We list out the columns that are under rank that we have created. But mind you, if you have a primary key that you already defined that it is a serial, you don't need to include it when you're writing insert into because the serial you had already defined when you were creating that colon had already told SQL that for every data you input for every row, it is doing a +1. I already explained how serial works. So if you put the first row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, does that make any sense? So you don't need to impute if you had defined a primary key as serial. It's only situations where you defined a primary key, yeah, but you did not specify to SQL that it's going to be a serial. Maybe you just told SQL that okay, this primary key is an integer. Then that's when you need to start imputing the maybe let's say ID for the instance now, rank ID. Let's assume we have defined it as an integer, not a serial. You know, an integer, a serial is an integer that knows to update itself by 1. Do you understand? Because when you're referencing it in another table, it's automatically an integer. So the data type that serial gives are integers. It just knows that it updates itself by 1. But when if you had called it to be an integer from the onset, it doesn't update itself. You have to manually input the data. So here we're not doing that because we already defined our ID to be a serial. So now what we will have is scores and name. So help me God. So we have values. So what are the values we need to input inside? So what you'll be having is you have 2 columns here. So you'll be having 2 values. I'm so sorry. You'll be having 2 values each. So 2 values. You will not have more than 2, because if you have more than 2, there will be nowhere to put it, because we have 3 columns. One is already populating itself. So we are manually populating the remaining 2. Is that somebody's hand raised? Hi, Dennis. I can hear you.
Okay, please, now you are at rank, right?
Yes, rank. Yes, rank.
So, but my last code that I put for this first one, class, should I need to run it, right? Because it's still showing even when I start.
Yeah? Wait, is it the one I wrote earlier that you're trying to that you wrote? No, clear it out. The reason why I cleared it out is that I remembered now that there was class teacher's name in class, and I know that we had to have created and imputed values in teacher for us to be able to call it in what's it called, in class.
Maybe class.
I think for that class teacher it was the ID we used, if
Yes.
I'm correct. So we need to have created the we need to have created values in teacher. So sorry, because teacher is a class teacher is a foreign key from teacher's ID. Is that not correct? I'm trying to remember what we created.
Yes.
So I cleared that one. So we're going to clear it. You're not running that, because if you run, you're going to have an error. Because what value is it going to put in when you have not created it already? Do you get?
Okay, so it's just to go to rank then and type this now.
So you don't have to go anywhere. You're already in that database. So me, I just did a drop down because I wanted to know what was inside what.
Okay.
This golden learner that you already created a query to inside gives you access to all the tables inside. But myself, I just did a drop down to have like an overview of what I'm typing, because I don't have the query used to create it, and I don't have them in my head. So this is just a guide for me. It's not that you have to go to rank. Yeah. Okay. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Any other question? Okay. Can I go on? Thumbs up, or can I go on? Okay. Hope nobody's confused. All right. So let's to give scores, and now we have to think about name that we'll put. Ideally, we're supposed to give a range. That okay, if our score is from so and so to so and so, use this. But that's a very complex query, and I don't want to go through that stress of explaining what is what. How did I do this? Because I have to define a query that does that, and I'm not doing that. That's too stressful for me to start explaining. It's going to pull us back. So now we're done that. Automatically give it a name. So anytime we add a score, we will have a name for that range. So we're going to define a range. We're not defining it with our query. We know it in our mind that from 20 to 30, 40 to 50, we'll call them this. So if you decide to put that number, we know the name we are adding, and it has to be consistent so that we don't have data problem. But I don't know it's going to increase this data. So it has to be clean, it has to be consistent, or else you see that we have issues when you're querying it too. Oh yeah, everybody, let's start talking. What's the first score we should do? People start dropping scores, all the scores. We need to input 10. No, let's do 20 rows. This one is not much. You don't have up to 20 score grade now. How many score grades are there? You just have, I think we have a 70 and above, then the rest in between. People should drop range. Oh yeah, we're going to use what you dropped. Drop range and name it. Maybe you call them 70 and above A grade, 60 to 59 B grade, this one to that. So anytime you pick any number that falls into that range, you have to use the grade name that you called it. Yeah, please tell me you can hear me and I'm not talking to myself.
We can hear you, ma.
Okay, now let's start typing. Our in chat box is quiet. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to start.
20 to 100.
Yeah, somebody should type it in the chat box now. 70 plus A. Okay. All right. So first, where's my video? Okay. first value. What score should we impute? Give it a number. I just need a random number. Oh yeah, start dropping numbers. Somebody should just say, oh, 59, 70, 85, something like that. Okay, 78. Let's go. Another number. Just be dropping your number. Don't worry. My own is to type. Okay, I have 54. No, I'm still going to add the grade though. Just keep typing. You see that I'm going to go through the stress of typing. Okay, I have 78 already. There's 72. Okay. So. Don't mind me. Okay. So let me teach you a trick. So you know that you can select numerous what's this word? Rows in SQL that lets you perform the same function on them. Look at what I'm doing. So whatever I'm doing is having effect on everything. That's it. That's one of our small trick because I wanted to do all comma. Okay. 70, 74, I done 54, I done 62, 67, 98, 46. I need more numbers, so I need 10. I have 78, 72. Aha! People of God, there's a problem. I just remembered that this is not a scoreboard, this is a rank. So actually, we have to define. Hey, God have mercy. We have to define the scores. Yes, because the moment you just give it a random number, yeah. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Now my brain is just sticky. Sorry. We have to define the scores, yes, because we need the scores to fall under a range. Yeah, so we cannot do individual number like this. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, so now what I was avoiding, we have to do it. We have to define a range. Somebody's hand is raised up. Yes, divine.
Okay, if I got you correctly, it means we are creating a range, like let's say between 70 to 100, and we call them A students, so that later when we are referencing it.
Yes, so that, yes, we are referencing it, yes.
Okay.
Now that's complex. I wanted to avoid anything complex in this time. Now I'm shooting myself in the leg because now I have to define it. And every time we put a score for a student, we have to define. Nah, I should have done that in the creation. Oh my goodness. This is hard work. Oh, now I have to do it in such a way that if you go to scoreboard, you don't have to be the one to impute the students. I think we can do that. We can do that. If I don't know, let me check. Wait, sorry, 1 second. What score ID? Somebody's hand is raised. Okay, divine.
How about we do it this way, that we define the scores, let's say A student between 70 to 100. Then when we go back to the scoreboard, we have this ID, let's say 1 is for A student. When we reference it as 1, automatically in our data modeling, it brings A student for us.
Funny how there's no even relationship. Now that's wonderful. Funny how there's no relationship between rank and scoreboard. I just found out. Did you? No, I'm just looking at it now. Can you see? There's no relationship at all. Hey, oh goodness. Why did I touch this? Gonna make Okay. I tried my best. That's why I took out attendance. I wanted us to do something as simple as possible, so that a very, very simple database, so that we just impute and we move on with our life. Okay, Mr. Dennis, sorry, your hand is raised.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do we need to go back to the code and just create another database?
So the thing is, it's just thought process. We can do that. Actually, we can do that. But now, you see the point of thinking. Now, that's still our thought process was not complete. We didn't finish the logic thinking. Now, we have to do it in such a way that we will take out rank. So we don't rank any students. But that's not making sense now. It's a school grade something. Do you understand? We need to know who those ones that are A's, those ones that are B's, those that are C's. Do you understand? So it still doesn't make any sense. We're just trying to do the easy way out. But no, we go hard. It's go hard or go home. So we're going to go hard this night. Oh yeah, people of God, what do you think we should do? Somebody, don't worry. Somebody's hand is raised. Whoever that is, unmute yourself.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's just start somewhere because, like, even if we cannot finish like today,
I want us to
let
finish so that we can move on to our class.
then let's just do it. Like we are here, right? There's no going back. We are here. We don't come. We don't come. Let's do it.
Okay. Tommy, let me think. If you give me 1 minute to think, I'll think about this thing. 1 second. If you know my voice, you know 1 second. I've jacked, but I ran away. I just people on this call. I'm not running away. I'm here. But if I run away, it's still fine. It's like the hand is raised.
Okay, ma, I'm thinking of something, but it might be a crazy idea. How about we have the rank ID, right? We define them as a student 70 to 80, and then we reference it from the student table, whereby the student has um, a rank ID in it already, right? Let's say Izu, now he has a rank ID of 1, which means he's an A student. And then we still go back again and reference it in the scoreboard because we already have the student ID there again. I don't know this idea. God, I beg.
That idea is very far. Ideas on just wait 1 second. Just 1 second though. Sometimes okay, ID primary care bacha. Sorry. Okay. 1 second though. Now, so this is what's going to happen. God, I beg. So we're going to update our query, and we are going to delete some tables in rank. We are going to update rank with some tables, so we'll be able to define the category, and that's what we're going to do now. It's going to be a little bit complex. Please pay oh my God, please pay attention. Okay, please tell me you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you loud and
clear. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to be altering table rank, because now we're going to define, this is the way we're going to go about it. We want our rank, this is what we want to do, Abby. We want rank to have a range, a minimum range and a maximum range. And for that range, we want it to have a name for its category. Shebi, we want 70 and above to be A student. A. We want 59 to 60 to be like B or something like that. That's the goal, Abby. But we already created rank table. A rank table that we created does not have any column that supports what we want to do. So what do? We want to modify our rank table. So what we are doing is we are altering rank table. So we're doing alter table from the word alter, altering. We're going to alter what we have. We're altering table rank. This name now, we're going to call it, we're going to rename column. I rename the column, we're naming the column name. So sorry. So category, because it's not just the name now, it's going to be rank. Call it rank category. Oh no, just call it category. We're going to do that. We'll run that query and see what happens. Are we all here with me? Now my heart goes to those people that are not coding along, because I'm going to be in for it. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to alter the table. We're going to run it and see if it works. F5. Oh yeah, refresh and see what has happened. Okay, rank has been renamed. Please tell me you have the same thing on your table before I move on. Yeah, we are writing from both format and each format. We have a I'm waiting for responses though.
Please, I'm on it. Let me finish typing and run.
Divine, you are quiet. Rose, are you with us?
Yes, so Miss Orion,
please give me a couple of minutes. Let me set up.
Are you coding along?
No, my laptop. I was trying to explain to you the other day that I can only do it online. The Postgres SQL refused to download on my laptop.
So you're using let me guess, you're using
SQL Online or
SQL Online.
FB
SQL Online. I've not used SQL Online before, so But is it working for you?
But it's not showing this nice interface.
She said it's not showing nice interface. What interface do you have?
It's just bland, like boring. It's not as organized.
Let's leave the boring part. Is it doing what we want it to do?
It's trying.
So can you run the query as we are working? That's my
yes,
concern.
Yes. I can.
So you are doing what I'm doing at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still trying to understand too as I go.
Okay, so now this is what we're
network.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I lost you for a bit. I think it's my network.
This one, I thought I was talking. Apparently, I was muted. Okay, so I said we're trying to alter the table rank because we're trying to input data into it at first. But now, in the process of doing that, we found out that we were supposed to create a from the word rank. Rank is supposed to put you in categories, not just input scores like it's a scoreboard. So that's what we're trying to do. So now we're supposed to put them in a ranking of, let's say, 17 and above. That's A. So we're not even saying A students now. We're even saying let's grade it. WAEC will grade it, or let's say the way you do have it graded when we're in secondary school. When you get 17 and above, you know that you had A in that subject. When you have, I think it is 60 to 69, you had B. When you have 50 to 59, you had C. Then, I think. Oh my God, I've not gone to school anywhere. When you have 49, okay, and that's I think that's D. Then every other person below, they failed the subject. So we're trying to imitate that in rank. But the columns we had created earlier when we created the table would not have worked for what we had before, because earlier we just had rank ID, scores, and name. So we're trying to. So it was that name that we renamed to category. Even this course, if we're going to rename it, because it's not going to be scores, because scores is just going to be saying that we're saying 72, 75, 78. No, we're going to put a range. So we're not just going to put scores, we're going to put minimum value and maximum value. That's what we're going to do. So it gives us a range of between this and this. That is what. So on that column, let's say on the column for A, we know that the minimum value is this and the maximum value is that. Do you understand? So that's what we are trying to do in simple words and terms. So now the query you have on your on the screen currently is altering the column name in the table rank, and we are trying to alter it and rename it to the category. I had done it, I had run the code, and it worked. So I want you to replicate it and be sure that it works. People that said I should give them 1 minute, I'll be a few minutes earlier. What's the update? Please, if you know that it has worked for you, I need 6 people's hands up, so I move on. We've used 1 hour already. Oh my goodness. This class and time, we just have a wonderful way of spending time, and time just flies. Before we know, 2 hours is up. That's great. In a very funny way. But okay. I've seen just 1 hand raised on more. Why? What happens to the rest? Should I go on? I'm waiting for a response. Oh my goodness. People's responses are not coming tonight. What is going on? Should I go on? Have I left you people? Divine. I know Mr. Agu is not coding along with us. Is Divine on this call? Divine is unnecessarily quiet. That is unusual. His hands noise.
Please give me some minutes. Give me some minutes, please. I'm trying to sort out something.
Okay. Is this something you're sorting out related to our tax, or you are busy with something else? So I know that I will move on.
something else. An emergency
Something else.
occurred. I'm coming.
Okay, I'm so sorry for that. Okay. I really hope it's nothing serious. Okay. But I will not be able to wait for you. But when you come up, you just join us from wherever you are. Please, any other person that is on this call that needs that is Fatima. Hello. I only asked you about jollof rice. What's going on? Are you coding along? Fatima. Fatima is definitely not on this call. Ifeoluwa. Oh wait, Ifeoluwa has system problem. Is that true? I think so. I can't remember. Ifeoluwa, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, were you the one that told me you had issues with your system earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to confirm if it was on to the right person. So I have, who else do I have on this call that I'm supposed to call? 1 second. Okay. Abibat, I thought are you done with your installation? No, you're not. I know that you're not coding along most likely. Or are you? Oh no, you're not. Yes, I know you're on the call. That's why I didn't call you. And there's someone that I know people that are actually writing along. Gideon, hello. But please make sure you're following. Hi Gideon, good evening. Please tell me you're writing along because I've not heard you say you have any issues with your system. So it's safe for me to assume that you're here and you're coding along with us.
Actually, I am not, but I'm taking note of stuff. I've not been able to install it.
So this night, it looks like I am actually coding on my own. And I really hope that this will not come back and bite me. With people coming to tell me, excuse me, can we kindly go back? Because we will not go back home.
It should not.
I hope so. And all of us on our behalf, I really hope so. Because when we move on from here, okay. So now we renamed the colon name, and now I want to rename the colon scores. It's not going to be scores. It's going to be range because we're not just listing scores. Okay, I'm not even going to call it range. I am going to rename it. Miss Adenis, you can drop your hand. Or do you have a question? Because I didn't ask you.
Okay, like I was not seeing your screen again.
Not about now.
Yes, just now.
Okay, let's check that. Okay, I can see it on my system. Okay, I think it's back. Yes, okay. So we're trying to rename. So this score now, I'm going to rename colon score. Is that what it's called? Let me confirm. Scores, okay. To minimum score. You can call it minimum underscore. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to run it. So where's my refresh? Okay, we've run minimum score. Now we are going to add maximum score. Sorry, score. Why am I calling score? Okay, we're going to add I'm going to add into table rank. Instead of renaming now, we are adding column. I'm going to call it maximum. So we don't need all this. I'm going to call it mass score, and we're going to define it. It's going to be an integer. Okay. So minimum score is an integer already. So we're going to run this. Is that working? I'm going to refresh. So now we have minimum score, maximum score, category. Okay, I think we are good. Where do you have a minimum for that range? We have a maximum for it, and we have category for it. I think that's great. So now let's start inserting. Let's now start inserting values. So I'm going to insert.
Sorry, please, the last code, I was still trying to copy it and run.
Okay.
Please just give me.
Okay. I'm here with you. Let me try. My phone is about to go off. So let me try and power my.
Okay, yeah, I've been able to write it down. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah. That was it. We are going to insert. Now we can now insert into it. We're inserting into table rank, and we are inserting. So now we list out we have minimum score, we have maximum score, and we have sorry, I have a typo error. I have category. So what are the values we want to, let's define what we had. Tab. So we have minimum score. Let's start from the lowest to the highest. Minimum score of 39 and below. Minimum score is 0. Maximum score is 39. Yes, 39. And the category is failed, or F. Let's just call it F. Then comma, let's define the second one. So we've done 0 to 39. So we're having from 40 to 49. 40 to 49. We call it D. Now we have 50 to 59. We call it C. That's the category. We have 60, if I'm not correct, okay, to 69. Call that category B. Sorry. Then we have 70 is the minimum and 100 is the maximum, and we call it A. Did it make sense to this point? And let's close our query. Thumbs up or if it made sense. Mr. Agu, I know you're writing, but does it make sense to you? Okay, who else is writing and it makes sense to the person? I need someone else outside the 2 people that I mentioned. Okay, nobody's answering. All right, I'm moving on regardless. So I've run the code and it's telling me it is so rank. Let's view rank. Hold on, no, don't follow what I did. I'm going to show you how to write the code. Okay, I just wanted to like see. Okay, so now let's write a code that checks for. So we'll be writing our code alongside. Sorry. So we're done inserting. Now let's confirm our insertion. Select all from table rank and run. You should be seeing something like this. Dennis, is that what you have?
Okay, let me check. I'm coming. So I just need to. I've run the last code, and I've refreshed. So it's just for me to clear it and put this one then.
Yes. How far, Dennis? Okay.
Okay, yes, I can see it. I can see it.
Okay. Now we can confirm that we fixed and we've defined what's going on in rank. So we're going to go to subject. Oof. Okay. So we're inserting. Insert into subject. Bracket. We don't need any, just the subject name. That's all. Values. Then we have mathematics. English. Dennis, I can see your hand. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you. So this subject now, are we just going to cancel that last code where we put select from rank and put it in that same way? Okay.
Yes. We are in the database, so anything we can work on any table in that database using that.
Okay, once we run, we refresh, then cancel and rewrite what we want to do.
Yes, except you just want to save the query. If you want to save the query, you can save it. But if you don't need it, then you just cancel it. There's no point.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So we have English, maths, physics, biology. What else there is to do? Accounts, government. Okay, that's correct. Please, any subject that I forget, please draw my attention.
Physics.
I did physics already. Physics, chemistry, biology. Okay, I didn't have chemistry. Sorry, I'm a science student, so I don't really know much about others. So anybody that's not a science person, just let me know. If you see me add anything, you see me add more of science, because that's what I know. Geography. I have further mathematics. Jesus Christ. Further mathematics. What else? History. People that are not science students, what else do they do?
Literature in English.
Literature in English. Literature in. Please, who is unmuted? English. I think there is okay, I've written government, there's literature, there is what else? Economics.
Civic, marketing, economics.
Okay, marketing. I just having us have as much as we have, so we have a lot of things to choose from. Marketing, civic, education. What else do they do? Have I written commerce?
CRS.
CRS.
Technical drawing, TD.
Technical drawing, Christian, religious, studies, if that's correct, I think so. Technical drawing, Technical drawing.
Music, if we do, or French.
Music. Yes.
Computer studies. Computer studies.
Computer studies. All those two schools, they do music. Computer studies. Okay. I think we're good now. We've tried. There's agriculture. I did not add language. Oh my goodness, such a typical Nigeria. Agriculture, studies, then the major three tribes of Nigeria. Sorry, I don't like using spaces. Yes. Okay. Major three tribes of Nigeria. You have Igbo. You have Yoruba. Dennis, I know you might not type along as much. No, I'll copy and paste to you. Yoruba, we have Hausa. I have a friend that's EBBO, so I like EBBO. I think I spelled that correctly. So should be ashamed of me if I don't spell that correctly. Okay, EBBO. Then there is thief. That's what they're called. But nobody does thief in class. So let's just stop it at them. Let's not overdo it. Okay. So let's run. Okay, near further mathematics, there's an error. What's the error? Okay, exactly. Now, I want you to notice something. Notice that all these other ones that I've put in space, I used underscore instead. But this mathematics, further mathematics that I did not put underscore, that I use space, is throwing an error. Look at where my error is pointing to. It's saying there's error near or, and that's the only space where I did not. So it's not recognized as one word. It's recognizing it like it is two individual words because I used space. So these are disadvantages of using space. These are the errors you will come across when you use spacing. Notice that others have been putting underscore across. Look at between Christian religious studies underscore, technical drawing underscore. But here I forgot. I use space. So let's run our code again. Mathematics. What's the problem? Insert values into mathematics. I'm sorry, what? Column name mathematics analysis. That's not a column name. That is a. Why are we having that error? Let's figure that out. Values are the subject name. So what's going on? Into subjects. Okay. Well, that's not what we have. Just hold on. Control V. Run. Why are you showing me this error? Let's figure that out. Aha. Sorry. I found out my error. I did not enclose my words. So it is, see me just typing without quotation. So SQL was seeing it as a column name, not a value to be inserted. Apologies. Yes, so Tracy, these are errors that you come across. Even though I already defined that it's supposed to insert this into this, but because I did not approach it as a string, so it's not seeing it as a value, it's seeing it as a column name. It's funny how that my oversight is very funny. So yeah. Now let's look for trouble. We already know that that's the problem. Let's run it to confirm that that's where our problem is. You see, it stopped at where the last place we put in quotation. After music, did what? It stopped running. So let's quote everything. let's run this guide again. Why is it having errors? And it's here. That's the problem.
I think is the comma. I don't know.
No, it has gone. It was just playing jokes. I did not change anything. No, it has just gone. So let's refresh and let's find out if we have cooked beans. That's the word we use in my office when we have done nonsense. We say you have cooked beans. So when you cook beans, you pick out the stones in your beans. So let's find out if we have actually cooked beans or we've done it correctly. Okay. Don't worry, we did not cook beans. Our code went through. If I cook beans now, I said we cook beans, but we did not cook beans. If you cook beans, you buy bread. Bingo. So we did not cook beans. Yeah, we did not cook beans. So the reason why I'm saying it like this, don't be scared though. It's because of the way I ordered the query. I ordered it from a descending order. So that's why I'm saying 24 before 23 before 21. Let me do it again before people think I've actually cooked beans for you people. I did not cook beans. So you see it's from 1 to 3. Okay. This is it. Now is the order by. Yeah, don't worry, when we do order by, you notice, you will see why the other one came out the way it did, and this one came out the way it did. So in one word and language, we have inputted data into subjects, and every subject now has an ID, and we do not cook beans. Praise the Lord, somebody. Moving on. Hey, I'm seeing show of hands. Hi, Divine, welcome back. Hope whatever happened was not serious and you've resolved it.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done. And
Okay.
also, Abiba Postgres is now working. Yeah.
Oh, somebody shout hallelujah. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much, Divine. Thank you. Okay, 2 men. Your hands are raised. Who is going first? Mr. Agu, hi.
Okay. Oh my God, my. Oh, wow. Okay.
Mr. Agu said, wow.
There's this question I have. While we're working on those strings, the first time before we cancel the rank that we're doing, we're dealing with it with the numbers 79, 78, and whatnot. I noticed that you were putting the comma inside the parentheses, the brackets, until you erase it. I was thinking that I was going to see the repeat of that here, but I didn't see a repeat of that because you were putting the comma. You open the parentheses and close it. Then let's say you are putting 72. You put 72 comma, close the bracket and put another comma before you go to the next. You did it for some, and we didn't run it though. You understand? It was not run before we changed rank to category.
We did though. We later ran something like that. I'm trying to show it, but my keyboard is not popping up because I copied it. So this is what you were saying. How I wish that much. Okay, so you were saying that I had something like this. Let's say 40 com. Excellent. Something like
Yes.
Okay, let me explain that. So why it happened? If you notice, columns that were not primary keys, that were not serial. So I said you notice that now we have just one column here, but then when we had rank had minimum score. Please don't type what I'm typing. I'm just using this to explain it. Rank had minimum score. We had maximum score. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now there are 3 of these. Notice, and there are 3 of these. So everyone is a representation of each. So it's a match. Mathematics will match to subject name. So you have to arrange this input the way this colon is arranged here. So mathematics will
Okay.
match subject name. 46 will match minimum score. Excellence, sorry, let me not confuse you using excellence. 100 will match maximum score. So I had 3 inside here because I was trying to input values into 3 columns at the same time. That was
Clear.
why
It's
you
clear.
have comma
It's clear.
inside
It's clear.
the parentheses. But the reason why you don't have it here is because where am I? Okay, subject name has just one. It has 2 colons, but the subject ID is a serial that has been defined. So it
Yes.
has 1 colon that we need to input data into. Do you understand? See it here now. This subject name, we have just ID. ID is going to automate itself, and it's a serial, so it's already adding value on its own. It doesn't need us
Yeah.
to put anything. So, but subject name now is what we need. Had it been there was like, let's say, subject something or subject teacher, whatever, if there were another colon, there will be a comma here because the next value is going to impute into the next colon. But because we have just one, that's why you don't have what you had to the other place. Does that make sense? Mr. Agu, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
sure you're clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am.
Okay. Mr. Dennis, your hand is raised.
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I could only get like the subjects up to number 17, Christian religious studies.
No, oh yeah, I said I was going to copy. Don't worry. I knew you could not have typed everything at the same time. I was going to copy it and send to you. Sorry, it was a slip.
So I should
I
just
forgot.
run it. I should just run it like that.
No, don't write like that though. Me and you, myself and yourself will be having different values. I already sent it to you. So copy and paste. So are you up to date with us? Because I know you were off for a while, but do you understand? Or are you whatever.
I understand clearly, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. I'm glad you do. Abibat, thank God though. They say your SQL is working now. Sorry, your PG admin is up to date. So you might not be able to do all this, but like at least we are one step down. One step closer to where we are. Play now. We have used 1 minute. This is my cooking class. I thought I was going to explain and take time explaining and doing. Always at the time you can explaining is too long. That's why I take time. Because I want to find why this stuff somebody should come and explain to know. Is it that we expect that this stuff because of this explanation and move faster or something? Somebody should say something. Everybody should
Mommy, I don't know. I shall know that our class used to go well.
But do you think that maybe we should explanation?
No, ma, we should continue. Don't worry. We would increase the cost to 16 weeks. We'll add extra 8 weeks.
Who is going to? So what should happen to the next cohort? They should not do their own class.
Ma, don't worry. Next cohort is next year. Don't worry. We have the Christmas.
Next cohort is next year. We do have 8 weeks between your cohort and another cohort now. Dennis, what's up?
Yeah, so the total number of those subjects are 25, right?
Are they? Let me check. Yeah. Not 25. No, 25. 24. So they now this one close. Okay, we've done how many? Now, people of God, I've taught you how to insert. Please go and insert into students by yourself. Insert into students, insert into scoreboard and class. Okay. So I said that your assignment is to complete this. I'm going to insert, so just do what works for you. Insert into teacher, insert into student, and is you do the assignment, but if not assignment, you are doing assignments. But I want to say also. That is so I'm waiting for you. Yes, your hand is raised.
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I tried to run the script though. The thing kept pointing to further mathematics, further mathematics. So okay.
What's your
I
mathematics?
okay, that further maths, I wrote further capital F, then the mathematics I wrote small letter M. So I'm thinking whether it's the capital letter M that is the problem.
I think network took her out. So let's just wait for her.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me? I think my network is going back and forth though. So it keeps disconnecting.
We can hear you now.
Dennis, copy your query. Let me see what you're having issues. Don't hide anything, just copy and paste. Dennis.
Yeah, please, I'm trying to do it. It's network. I'm coming.
But in all, Sha, I think I'm wrapping up this class. I said everybody should go and finish up the insertion. So you have to insert into how many tables now? Insert into teacher table, scoreboard, students, and class. So I already inserted into rank and I think rank and subject. So you have to insert into class. So in class, I want to see somebody should type it though and paste it on your Slack. So in class, I just want to see 6 classes. GS1, GS2, no, I want to see 3 classes actually. SS1, SS2, and SS3. That's what I want to see. Just 3 classes. What are the columns you have in class? Okay, class name. Name of students. Why is name of students in class for crying out loud? Okay. We're trying to record all the students in a class. Yeah, now. So yeah, I want to see how many inputs. I want to see 30 inputs in class. Mr. Agu, please can you note this down? So you're posting it to your group chat. I want to see Mr. Agu, are you on this call? Let's start from there.
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay, so in class table, I want to see 30 inputs. And so you are supposed to have 30 rows. And those 30 rows should be a mixture of just SS1, SS2, and SS3. Then you put names of the student's name. Your student name should be first name and last name. And your first name and last name should be separated by, okay, it should not be separated by anything, just first name and last name. Yeah. You can put white spacing, but make sure it's enclosed in a quotation. And also, class teacher. You know you have to go and fill up the teacher's table before you can do class teacher. So I want to see class teacher. And I want to see 3 class teachers. So no, it's not even class teacher. No, that's tricky. Okay, I want to see now. Let me do brain teaser for you. In teacher, I'm going to create another column that attributes only 3 teachers as class teachers. The rest, they are not going to be class teacher. So it's going to be null because there are 24 subjects and we need only 3 class teachers. So it's going to be null for 2021, and it's going to be, so you're going to add a category, a class teacher category. I don't know what you want to name that column, but that column is going to show if this person is a class teacher. And I just need 3 of it to be. Should I say you should use true or false? I think so. Do a Boolean colon. It's a Boolean field that indicates if this person is a class teacher, yes or no. So I'm just saying, I just want to see yes or no in that column. So you're going to update this table. Am I going too fast, Mr. Agu? Because you are the one that is typing this assignment.
Yes, so you are going very fast.
Yeah, let's take it again from the top. Teachers table. Update teachers table with class teacher category, which is a true is a yes or no colon. Only 3 of this. You're supposed to impute 30 rows. So you're going to have 30 different names of class teachers for the teacher table. Only 3 out of 30. Is it 30? No, it's not up to 30. Just use the subject count. Use the subject count to create teachers, because you cannot have 30 teachers when you have 24 subjects. What are the remaining 6 doing? So we're going to need, let me take it again. Teachers table. Use the subject count to create a corresponding teacher information. So for one subject, there is 1 teacher. Fill up that. So I think I should be expecting like 24 teachers. And create another. So you're going to alter the table. I taught you how to alter this night. You're going to alter that table, adding a class teacher category, which is going to be a true or false. So out of that, if I filter for where class teacher is true, only 3 rows should be returned. So only 3 rows will be class teacher. The remaining are not going to be class teachers. Makes sense? Mr. Agu, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am. So let me
Okay.
read what I wrote. Update teachers table with class teacher category. Only 3 out of 24 will be true for class teacher. For one subject teacher, there should be a teacher. For one subject, there should be a teacher. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay. So you'll be using your, so if you need to know what count you should have, you'll be having the same subject count that I have for your subject. So what we are going to do is we are going to copy Dennis, copy this table that this subjects that I listed here. Paste it on. Okay, do you have Slack on your system? I think let me just do that on my own so that you have an insight. My Slack is not opening on my system. Let me see if I can copy it from my phone. So you have an insight of what you need to do. Please, who can copy? I don't know why I'm unable to copy. One of you should just copy this this insert into subject query that you have and paste it on your Slack, so that when you are imputing into subjects, you don't mix it up and you have the same subject and you have the same count. Because if you leave this corner, you don't get to see the message again. So I think I've instructed for teacher. So for subject, okay, we've done subject. Students, I'm expecting to see, Mr. Ago notes, I'm expecting to see 30 rows of different students, but you're just going to mix up, their class is just going to be 3 classes. You're mixing it up between SS1, SS2, and SS3. That's what you are doing. So there's just going to be 3 classes, SS1, SS2, and SS3, but I want 30 students. So whatever you're doing in that student table, you're imputing 30. What's the English I'm looking for? 30 rows, Sha. I think I'm done. I don't think I want to update student table. What's there to update? There's nothing. There's nothing. Number of courses offered. One student should offer at least 7 subjects. I don't know how you're going to do that. Just do it. One student should offer at least 7 subjects. We're done with subjects. Scoreboard. You are going to, so scoreboard is where you are going to be stressed. Scoreboard, I want to see at least out of the 30 students you had imputed, in scoreboard, I want to see the score for, I will not say the entire 30. I want to see score for at least 10 students, but that 10 students must have scores for at least 5 subjects. So you'll be having 50 rows. Makes sense? Mr. Agu, did you note that?
I'm writing, ma. School.
Okay. So you'll be having 50 rows. It could be more. I'm just saying that that's the list I want to see. Or you can decide to write for all the students you imputed for. That's fine. I don't mind. But at least to work with 10 students, at least the least you should do is 10 students. And so I want you to be able to filter for where, when I filter for one student, I don't just want to see one entry for that student. That's what I'm saying. Do at least 5 different subject entry for one student. And make sure that you alter it such a way that when you attribute a score to a student, it triggers, you're going to create a trigger function. You're going to go and learn it. I set people to do rubbish in that place, but that's fine. A trigger function, so you don't have to impute it. So you don't have to impute it. Create a trigger function that for every score you update on the scoreboard, it automatically, Mr. Ago, mute yourself. It automatically updates the grade that you had already defined in rank for that score. So A, you don't have to be the one to type A. I want to see the query for this one. You know others, and I don't ask for their query because I expect you to just insert.
Excuse me, ma. Please come again for this create a trigger function. Create a trigger function that for every score updated.
So create a trigger function for scoreboard that for every score you assign to a student, it goes to rank and look for what does that score fall under, and update the category it belongs to. So you're not the one updating category, but you're going to create, I think you have to update this scoreboard to have a category. Does it have? No. So you're going to update, let's try that again. You're going to update scoreboard with category colon, so that when you impute a score, it goes to rank. Look for what category does that score fall under and update it. You're not the one that will type in A, B, C, D, or fail. It is your query. So that query, this particular query that is doing this one, I want to see it. Others is when we come to class that I want to say you should download it. Or yes, maybe you will download. You can download your file. All these ones, I just want to see their data. So download your file and share it to me. So I'll be expecting to see how many tables do I have here? I have 1, 2. I think you are supposed to update like 4 tables. So I'm expecting to see 4 different maybe CSV files and 1 .sql file. 4 different CSV files, because that's where you are saving the data that you have inserted into the database. And I want to see 1 .sql file. Your .sql file is showing me that you've updated the scoreboard with category, and you've created a trigger that automatically triggers that category with category from rank. So your score, you're not the one that's going to be imputing. Like I said, you're not the one that will say 70. Oh, this person got 70, so that's A. This person got 50, that's B. Nope. You're going to create a trigger function. So go and learn how to create a trigger function. All of you that use ChatGPT, make sure that you understand ChatGPT, because when I call you and you say I will go down your score, I will go and mark it 0 again. In fact, I will mark your assignment after the class. I will not mark it before the class, so that when I come, I'm not saying don't use AI to help yourself or use it to understand what you want to do, but make sure that you understand that AI. If you don't understand, is it that say I should teach you? I'm seeing your message, Divine. Is it that say I should teach you? If you don't understand, that's why we're going to have a problem. So I want you to understand what you are using. So when I ask questions, I just pick random people and ask questions. So when I ask question and you know, then I'll score it. For those of you that submit. For people that will not submit, obviously 0 is the mark. So yeah, don't worry. I don't expect you to get everything correctly. But please try. Before I say I don't expect you to get everything correctly, don't go and don't. So I just wanted to try. We're going to treat the trigger function, but I just wanted to try. This is me just doing this Nigerian lecturer for you. I've taught you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So now go and find Y. Dennis, we've used 2 hours. I want to wrap up this class. What's up?
Hello, ma. To be
Yes,
sure I got everything correctly, the
Yes,
first
sir.
is to update teacher's table with class teacher category. Only 3
Yes.
out of the 24 will be for class teacher. For one
Yes.
subject, there should be a teacher.
Yes.
Now, for students, 30 rows of students to be mixed between SS1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Then for subject, 1 student should offer at least 7 subjects.
Yes.
Then for scoreboard, out of the 30 students, there should be score for 10 students who has a score
At least
for
10.
5 subjects.
At least 10.
There should be
It could
score
be more.
for at least 10 students
10.
who has a score for at least 5 subjects.
Yes, 5 different subjects. Yes. So at
Okay.
least I'm expecting 50 entries. So what are you submitting?
Then create a trigger function for scoreboard that for every score assigned to a student, it goes to
To a
rank
subject.
and
To a
updates this.
subject.
Okay,
For every score assigned to a subject.
for every score assigned to a subject. Okay, to a subject.
You don't want
it
one
goes.
student to have different subjects, and
Yes,
you're
yes.
assigning different scores. So for every score you assign to that subject, so it's not a
It goes
subject
to
thing,
rank
not a student thing. It
and
goes to
update
rank.
the score and update the score category to update it, right?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
And you are submitting. What are you submitting? You are submitting 5 files, 4
God will help
CSV
you.
files.
Oh.
I'm going to attend to you, Dennis. 1 second. You're submitting 5 files, 4 CSV files, which is a query a data output of all the tables that you have done, and one .sql file that shows your trigger function that you created. So your .sql is showing, so your .sql is just going to be for that scoreboard, and that's what I want to see on that .sql query, how you did your trigger. Others, I just want to see their data output, and they're going to be in CSV files. So you're going to find out, you're going to select all, save it to CSV, and submit 4 CSV. Is it 4? I don't know. I think it's like 4 that remain that we've not done. Just the number of tables that we've not done that you have to do. Submit their number. I think I've been saying 4. I think they are 4. I don't know if they are more. Just submit their number. It's looking like a lot because I'm having to explain it. But when it is summarized, you see that it's not a lot. It's just one thing per table. Don't worry, it's not that serious. Then it's your hand has been raised.
Yes. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, please.
Okay, this CSV file, like, is it that we'll copy the code and go and, of course, it's going to like bring output of table, but how can you print the table from this thing now?
You download.
Okay, so once you download it, is it not the code that you download?
No, you are downloading your output.
Okay. So then tap, please, like, there's data output, messages, and notification, right? On that.
You are under data output.
So when I tap data output, I'll then right click. What I see is close all and close others.
Why are you saying close? I'm not using close anything on my table, on my own screen. Why are you saying close bow?
Okay, see, if you look at that page, at the place where we are coding, we have query, then we have query history, right? Then if you look at the right hand, you see scratch pad. I have not seen anything be written there. Then lower, where you see code executed in minutes and what have you, you then see data output, messages, and notifications. Once I tap that data output now, right click, what I'm seeing is close others and close all.
No, that's not supposed to be. Yes.
So what am I supposed to see there?
So you're supposed to see add role, you're supposed to see copy options, paste options, save data, save results to a file, under data output. That's what you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see that part of it that shows showing rows 1 of 24, page number, this, blah, 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 blah. That's what you're supposed to be having.
God. Okay. I wish your system is off, right?
My system is not off, but the network is so connecting to my system has been a start. Just wait, let me see if I can connect.
God. See, when I tap this data output, all I'm just seeing is that close others and close all. Except maybe, I don't know if you can maybe send a screenshot of like your system where you tap to show that.
My system is on. Can you see my screen?
No.
Hold on.
Sorry, man, let me keep this. Mr. Dennis, did you run a code like select everything from rank, for example? Did you run something like that?
Okay, like when I tapped this subject, this thing, I ran it. Then once I run it, then it showed me the code executed and all of that, right?
Successful.
So in fact, yes. So in fact, when I tried now to run it again, it told me duplicate key, violate unique constraints. So I'm not going to run it again.
So look at something. You're supposed to do something like select everything from subject table, right? And then you can now download. But if you don't select anything and there's nothing in the output, what are you downloading? Because SQL will just look you, guy, you're whining yourself now. You understand? And then if you try to rerun that subject again, you would have multiple duplicates. If at all SQL will allow you to run it.
It did not even allow. It told me
run it.
It told me error.
Okay, so what you should do is to experiment while the system is coming up. Try something like select asterisk from subject and then end it with a comma that has with a colon. I don't know punctuation, sorry. Run it,
Okay.
and then when you have an output in that output section, you'll see like a download button. Just confirm that. Let's know that we're on the same page.
Okay. So I've
People of
sprayed
God,
the now.
I think I'm done here. Enjoy the rest
Okay.
of the
Maybe we
night.
should just end the
Bye.
meeting. Mr. Divine, we will be communicating on Slack.
Mr. Agu, please, I want you to send me that assignment
Okay.
on Slack like today or tomorrow. I don't know if tonight still works for you. Please, can you send it to me because I need to send it to the admin so they put it on your classroom and you can submit. But I want what's submission time? When should this submission time be? Because it's looking like it's plenty. Because today is Saturday already. You submit on Monday or
No,
Tuesday.
no, 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 please.
Atolu, Atolu.
On Friday.
Time is good and
On Friday, ma.
okay.
On Friday.
Friday as well. Your class is on Thursday. Okay, let's do it like this. Because I don't
Let's do Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday 10 p.m. I think that's precious enough.
Okay, Wednesday 10 p.m. works though. It works.
I know some people still know something by that 10 p.m., but I don't want you to start submitting on Thursday because now you'll be under the tension. That's when I'm my assignments. I don't want you to under that kind of tension. So that's why I want you to submit before class. Or let's just do 11:59 on Wednesday because I'm not going to mark it. So why not just do 11:59 on Wednesday? Alpha. I think that's gracious enough. But we should do Monday, 11:59 on Monday. Maybe we should choose one. Nobody is saying anything. If I
Now let me know. Let me not be wicked. Let's do Wednesday, 11:59. Let me not be wicked because they said the Black Jesus.
Mr. Dennis, I want to hear your voice.
I'm crying.
Mr. Dennis, I want to hear your voice. What do you think? Should we do Monday or Wednesday?
Please, Wednesday.
Please, let's do Wednesday. I am crying. Let's do Wednesday.
Wednesday, 11:59 p.m.
Alright, let's do Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. What do you think about one more make class? Maybe let's just do one extra class next week. I think we need that. We need that in our life.
Yes, an extra class, wonderful. Like today's class is so wonderful. Thank you so
I
much.
support it.
Mr. Dennis, now your voice is too loud for my liking.
It's too loud because if I do not shout, I will cry.
God, I beg. Do you know what this is? I could not. Oh my God. I think I actually need that. We have a lot of this to cut up on. We've not started doing queries. We've not started manipulating. Oh God, I beg.
Please, let's do like Mr. Divine suggested.
worry,
Let's
we'll
just
do
take it slow and finish up. Next cohort, we still continue so that we will learn something.
So the thing is, it's not now. Africa has they have a timeline. You can just of your course, they should extend it. I tried to reach out to thousands of Africans. So if we say one cohort should stay forever, how will other people come in? So that's the thing. We love the people for a very long time.
We'll come back and teach.
Time constraint is the problem. But let's see. I think now it's not on me. Because now that we are facing like this, what's our Python journey going to look like? You know, we're supposed to start on Thursday. And that is not looking like it's happening.
Man, there are two things involved. Either Python will kill one person or one person will kill Python. But I am sure that I will kill Python this time around.
Because we're not even done. We're not even halfway. We're not joining. No. Hey, there's problem.
My fear don't they catch me because this one a Python for data science, no be analytics. So God, I beg.
Because the funny thing is that, and that's why I didn't want to include creating database in the curriculum, because when I created the curriculum, I didn't want to
I
include
can't
it
even
because I
wait
think
for us to start Python since I don't have
you
Postgres
can't wait. You
now.
see, people are fired up for
You
Python,
can't
and
wait.
I love that.
Oh God. Now these people, oh God, now these people they debug tire. Oh God. Oh, Python, don't worry.
Oh God, we say I take the oh God, you debug go. I think debugging. Debugging is fun, though. It can be stressful, but it's fun. When you are used to
My
now, you started
debugging is
learning how
fun,
to
Abby.
read. Debugging is fun. Let's not call it. Let's not scare
Maga and
people.
debug
Debugging is fun. Don't mind
JavaScript.
design. I don't write JavaScript
Maga
though.
and debug
Let
JavaScript.
me speak the language I understand. I write Python. I don't write Java. But
Yes, Python is sweet because Jupyter will give you what your issue, but VS Code will never tell you what is your issue in JavaScript. Don't worry, you debug. Don't worry.
I don't like the way Divine is scaring my people. People should not mind Divine. No, Divine is just scaring us. Don't mind him. Is it not? Are we not the one figuring SQL out one after the other? It's just time. It's time. Time is the constraint. If not, we have time. I think we have proper time to sit down. What's debugging that we cannot debug? Don't mind Divine. Divine is just pulling our legs. Don't worry.
We love debugging. We love debugging.
I think okay, we are learning chat.
Okay,
This
this
is
is
the
an
first
SQL,
class.
Abby. This is an SQL. You love debugging. See, after this course, just know that you have a personal student because me, I will not let you go.
It's personal student. Don't worry, there's still a relationship with us even after. But you have mentors now. Your mentors, I think I know like one or two of your mentors. Your mentors are wonderful and they are professionals. So don't worry. I think you have mentorship. I don't know how long that is going to last, but your mentors they are gurus. They are like sabi. Don't worry, you're in safe hands. But I think after 8 weeks, Dive Africa asked me to carry my bag and be going. Then hand over to your mentors. But don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Yes,
Because I'm not one of your mentors.
My Dive Africa, after it said you should carry your bag and be going. They said you should come to my DM because I will disturb you, sincerely. Hey, God.
But supposed to be, don't worry, we'll figure it out. We're halfway through. When I told you that, our body section, people that were in our body section, I told you that it's going to be a very, very interesting ride, especially when we start serious business. I told people, if you don't want to believe me, look at now, 2 hours is not even enough for us, but we have to make it work. All right. I think I've tried. Let me not promise. I think I've already promised another section, but that section will not be on Saturday. Oh, I can do this section. I can do this section maybe on Tuesday, or oh God, if I move, or should we move your class forward instead of Thursday? Let's move it to Tuesday. But if you move it, that means you have to submit your assignment on Tuesday and address it so that we can do the next class on Thursday. So I know that Tuesday and Thursday is going to be for class. Dennis has classes on Tuesdays. Oh wow. Okay.
Even me too, I have classes on Tuesday. Thursday is the only day that I can work. Thursday and Saturday.
Thursday, please just leave the class on Thursday. I have made too many sacrifices to have that class on Thursday.
Oh,
please.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm here to serve you. Don't worry. I was just trying to look for how to because next week. Okay, I think I should have the time. I should have a time on Saturday. I should make Saturday work. I have some to be on Saturday, but okay. But if it do not work, I'll communicate. But hopefully, I hope for all of our sakes that it should work so that I can do a lot of SQL next week again. Because I will not say I don't want us to jump and say, oh, let's leave SQL and to go to Python. I don't want us to do that. So it's either we are finishing SQL. That's why I want you to do this in SAT. Do this in SAT and give me your file. So one person's file is what I will import into my data. And I think so. I'm looking for. I think I have to even do the assignment myself because I need data to query and select and do all the likes. I'll just do a totally new database, create a new database, and we from there move on and But that one will not be inserting. I think I'll create a dummy data and we import and we move on. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Because I'm looking for one. Because now you people will be having different database, like data information because of the assignment. And when you are querying, your figures will not be the same. So you'll not know when you are wrong or when you are correct. That's what I would have said. We should just keep building on what you have. But on that note, even when somebody's doing the wrong thing, even myself, I'll be able to find out because you have different figures, you have different information, and the database is unique. So now we're going to look for how to create another database. I'm going to teach you how to import instead of just inserting. You import an already created database. I think I have to create a dummy data and we'll insert and do all that. But that's work on my own end. But let's see what we'll do. And that will be happening next week on Thursday, our class. This is the end of this creation and inserting. No, nobody's talking about creation and inserting again. Even next week, if I don't think I want to do correction. No, I don't think so. The only thing I think I might want to talk about is maybe the trigger function. Aside that, we move on because this thing has taken a whole lot of our time. And I want to be sure that I did not just waste my time and people actually learned from it. We'll move on, then we'll start doing query. That next week, Thursday, we're going to finish. In fact, we're going to start inner join and finish inner join. The miracle we're going to perform that next weekend.
But is it possible we start earlier?
That's possible. But Mr. Agui is most likely going to be on his way.
No, man. See, that's why I'm telling you that I made sacrifices. I don't go home. So I'm in the office. We can start earlier. I don't go home. I wait till we are done before I leave the office.
So you're saying we should do 5?
We can do 4, safe if possible. Yes.
I'm looking at that people will be at
Okay, no, I'm just joking, Shao. I don't want to be inconsiderate to others, you understand? But I don't go home.
Dennis, what time is working for you? Dennis,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You see that 4, it will not even work because that 4, the way I'll be so busy. Between morning till like 5:30, I'm usually so busy. So it's just that.
Can you
Okay, I didn't get what you said just now.
I said, can you do 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock?
Yes.
For next week?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I'll try my best.
So somebody should remind me that I'm going to send a message to Mr. I'm going to send a message to the Adeyemi to effect the. So that's 5 o'clock. I think it's just going to be next week. It's not that our classes are changing, but maybe if my time works, our class might change to 5. But for now, it's just for next week. We're still talking about next week alone at the moment. So it's not like a total change in our schedule. For next week, we might do 5. It's still under condition. So somebody should message me by Monday. Let's not decide today. Can you imagine 5 to 8? It's me that will teach you people coding for 3 hours. Wow.
Or 9, sir. Or 9, 5 to 9, you know.
See the person that said you still want to stay till 9. Ask how. Yeah, you are using 4 hours to do it.
We'll cover scheme.
I'm not promising you tonight, yo.
I've sent you the assignment already. I'll send it to you on Slack.
Oh, you sent me a message on Slack. I'll attend to it. Don't worry.
The assignment. I'll send it to you on Slack.
Did you send it to my DM?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. That's fine. Because I don't want to send it to the general channel. Okay. Yes, next week class might be longer. Hopefully I have the time to do that. It might be longer, actually, it might be up to 5 to 8. Yes, it's possible that we have 5 to 8 next week. but we cannot do 5 to 9, please. It's exhausting. You say if you be tired, when you are listening to code for 4 hours, no, it's stressful. Let's not do that to ourselves. But yeah. So, but the moment I do 5 to 8 next week, there's not going to be makeup class. So, no, there won't be makeup class. So, if you have a very long class on Thursday, there won't be extra class next week. And we'll be finishing SQL on that Thursday. Upper week, we kick off Python. Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man. See something. Right. This 5 to 10. Look at Dennis. Ma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Jirai.
Dennis watched a Python crash course for 8 hours, so we can do 5 to 10. Don't worry.
Please, no, don't. Me, I don't know how people do it, but I just feel that I don't feel that people's attention span is no more than 2 hours. After 2 hours, you're already talking to yourself. People don't have that much of attention span. Not to talk of when you're doing something as complex as coding. I don't used to lie to myself. I'm a very truthful person because I'm human too. I don't things. That's not nice. There's no point teaching you a lot and you don't gain anything. It does not make any sense. It's a waste of both your time and my time.
How come Dennis watched the Python crash course for 8 hours? How come Dennis watched the Python crash course for 8 hours?
Ask him, out of that 8 hours, how many things does he remember from the 4th hour to the 8th hour? Ask him.
Wait, come. Who tell you this? Who gave you all this information that I watched Python crash course 8 hours? I want that.
Is it this too? Is it? Jibai, what did Dennis do to you? They are coming for Dennis like this. But no, now we'll figure out ourselves. But I just want somebody to be in my DM next week, reminding me. I don't know who wants to take that upon themselves. So that as I'm planning my week, I'm planning a long class, and I know that, and there's a reminder in my brain that your class is 5. I don't know somebody that wants to help me.
But we know our man already. Now. Dennis Alpha.
Okay, but that should be my DM. Don't tag me on your channel. Just come to my DM. It's just like a personal favor. Just remind me, because I can get very busy sometimes that I forget. Just remind me that I think our class is going to be long, and we're starting 5 o'clock. Don't forget or something like that. Just a little bit of reminder. Okay, Dennis said you will. So just private message me. That's all we'll be doing. Okay, my people. Thank you very much for attending our makeup class. This makeup set, we did not make up as much as I wanted it to make up. I wanted us to start select and all these things, but as God we have it. But the funny thing is, can we do something?
My select is already on the LMS.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So can we do that? I will finish select, order by, group by, and sort by on the LMS. And in fact, maybe create video on joins, finish it, then we'll not do SQL again. We'll just do Python on Thursday. And I'll know it.
Better. Yes, I support that one.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just do everything that you have to do with SQL. Put it on the LMS. Yes, a big yes.
But the funny thing is that everything might not be ready before your next class, but they'll be dropping by bits before the end of next week.
That's true. No problem, man. We can always go back to it and learn from it. There's no problem.
Yeah. Now I think we don't need to have a long class next week, but we can still move the class earlier for those people that want the class earlier. So just be 5 to 7, and everybody goes home.
Rose that can't wait for Python. Where is Rose? Okay.
Dennis said, can you send? What are you sending on Slack?
Okay. I think that was an old message. Now I was talking about those subjects.
Yes, paste that subject on that subject. I'm just seeing it now. I think it's there. So paste that subject query, that insert into subjects. Paste it on your Slack. Yes, please paste that one.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's see how that goes. Boss, okay, don't worry. It's on me to create your videos and send them across. You start seeing your videos drop. I think tomorrow I should be able to do a bulk and upload. For Monday, start refreshing your LMS. You'll be seeing a lot of select is already on now. Select from and where is already on. So you main order by goodbye and I think sort. Those three, you've seen them before Tuesday. God's be allies. All right. Thank you, everybody. We successfully used 1 hour. Sorry, we used 2 hours, 19 minutes for this class. Thank you for staying and have a wonderful night rest. Hey, Mr. Agu, hello. Before I go.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Sorry.
All right. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night, ma.
Good night, man.
Gideon, you will not leave this call if you don't unmute your mic. Gideon, how are you doing?
Divine. Divine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Divine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mugo, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yes. No, I did. All right, good night, everyone. Gideon, Oladoku, you can leave the call. The class is ended already.